Hey, this is Steve Sterlacci, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about this new bag that I got from Reunion Blues. This is the Continental Voyager double bag. We've been with Reunion Blues for years, and I don't know if you guys have seen my video about what I carry my electric guitars in when I'm on tour. I use the RBX2E, and I made a video, like a 5-year update video on that gig bag and how it's held up for me over the past 5 years. So after that, Reunion Blues was kind enough to send me an upgrade. So this is the Continental Voyager double bag. This is the flagship of Reunion Blues. This thing is the one that they throw off the roof, but this is the modern updated version. So I wanted to walk you guys through some of the features and what's cool about it and why they're the best gig bags on the planet. So the exterior is a little bit updated from the regular Continental series. It's got reinforcements here, like all these are all hard rubber paddings, and there's hard plastic underneath this to prevent from any scuffing. You can see that it's knurled, and it's not exactly something that you could scratch up, so that's very protected there. This is also more enforced where the headstock is. They still have the subway grip. So the subway grip is something that Reunion Blues puts on here so that when you're walking, you can carry your guitar like this, and you don't have to worry about navigating through people and bumping into people. So that's the subway grip, really comfortable foam pad right here. On the back here, it's really cool on the Continentals that they have a hideaway thing for the backpack straps. So if you don't use your backpack and you just carry it from the handle, which by the way is a 0G handle, this is a really comfortable handle to carry this with. I don't know what they do to it, but it's just really comfortable and actually makes it feel lighter. But if you don't use that and you opt for the backpack, all you got to do is unzip this, and out come your backpack straps. Once you get the backpack straps out, you just clip them onto here. It's easier with two hands. You just clip it onto here, clip it onto here, and there you go. You're ready to set this up in a backpack. So this kind of, I actually double up, and I kind of use this for sheet music or any type of paper that I need to bring somewhere. It keeps it flat and it keeps it safe. So a little extra thing that was not intended. Keep folders full of paper in here if you got notes or sheet music. Over to the front. If you check out the front, this is a laptop size pouch. So they promote this to where you could fit your laptop in here and have it be well protected. This is still protective. This is very safe. Inside here we got a strap. I'll show you that in a minute. But on the inside here, you see you got a cable loop, so you can strap your cable right into here. You got pouches in here. You got a little zipper that you can keep all your stuff in. Another pouch here that's Velcroable. And this goes pretty deep. I mean, my hand can go all the way into here. So there's plenty of room for a full-size laptop. It's safe. I would trust it. I put my laptop in mine. So that's this front pouch. It also has a little hidden compartment here that you can fit some stuff in. If you got, I don't know, a pedal or two that you want to throw in here, fits in there really nicely. On this side, you have straps here and here. Say you don't use the backpack. Say you don't use the 0G handle, but you want a shoulder strap, you can hook that up right here. Again, you just clip it on. Clip it on, and then you have shoulder strap, if you choose to use that. I personally don't know of or have ever used the shoulder strap, but it's there if you want it. So now, the good stuff. Let's get to the inside. All the Reunion Blues bags are so nice on the inside. I always tell people when I open them, like, don't you want to live in it? Like, it looks like a really comfortable bed. So you can see on the inside here, they have this. This is a rubberized foam headstock rest. So anybody that has Les Pauls or any type of guitar with an angled headstock, this sits really nicely in there. I'll show you what a Les Paul looks like in there in a minute. You get a Velcro strap that holds the guitar in place so it won't move. This is all really nice material. We've had Continental bags for over 5 or 6 years that have never been scratched up or anything. The padding up here is really, really, really durable. Mostly gig bags will get torn up here, get torn up here. Ours have never done that in the past, and I don't think this one will either. This face, or this door, whatever you want to call it, this is 1 inch thick, and this is their flexoskeleton. So it's pliable, but it's also really strong and durable, and nothing's gonna hurt your guitar with this. So it's really, really safe. At the bottom here, it's got extra padding, with the silica gel, of course, but it's got these extra pads that are removable. If you don't want them, you don't need them. It also has, if you look down here, it's a little strap button pad so that your strap button doesn't rip through your gig bag. I'm sure that if you've had gig bags in the past, you've experienced this, but they solved that by putting this really tough exterior piece in here so that your strap button's not going to rip through. If you have a little bit of a smaller guitar, then you can put these pads in and it'll lift your guitar up so that it fits nicer in the headstock rest. To the other side, it's identical, but something that Reunion Blues did with this bag that I think was a really smart move is that both sides face out. So even on the back end, it's identical inside, the same exact flexoskeleton on this side. This just has the backpack on the back instead of the laptop pouch. Same removable pads, same everything on the other side. Why I think that it's great that they're using both of these facing out is that if you are a Gibson user or you have Les Pauls or guitars with angled headstocks, that break angle is always going towards the inside. So if there ever is a rare case where you drop your bag and it falls flat, you don't have to worry about the headstock angle being the thing that breaks. All Gibsons are prone to this. I'm sure everyone out there has seen a Gibson Les Paul with a broken headstock. It happens. It's part of the gig when you have a Les Paul, but having these all facing inward definitely prevents that headstock angle from being an issue inside the bag. All right, so let's see what a Les Paul looks like in here. So here's a Gibson. It's got the angle right there. That's the big problem that everyone runs into with headstock repairs. Okay, so while it's in here, you see it sits nicely on the pads. The strap pin is right in between the pads and it's sitting on this. The neck cradle is holding this in place. It's not going anywhere. And the headstock, also something that I get asked a lot about these bags, is if there's any room underneath here, and there definitely is, I would say that the headstock maybe barely is touching the back of this so that the neck cradle is lifting the headstock enough to not be touching the rest of the gig bag. So the headstock is totally floating in here and not at all touching the bag. Then maybe a hair, but as far as I can feel, it's not currently touching it. So that's what a Les Paul looks like in here. You can zip her up. Go to the back end, we'll throw like a telly in here. Here's a telly. So again, it fits perfect. The body holds nicely with the pads right here. So it's sitting perfectly on the pads. The strap pin is locked into there, looking towards the top. Neck cradle is holding it so solid. It can barely move, not much wiggle room at all. This Velcro is really tough in here. This thing is really strong and holds it in place. It's never fallen out of here. And you're good to go. So overall, the bag itself weighs only 10 pounds. So when you compare that to a hard shell case, you're still making out on top. Plus you could fit 2 of your guitars in here. I would trust this thing on the road definitely all day long. I've never toured without a Reunion Blues bag, so I swear by them, and I could guarantee that your stuff will be safe in there. And even with the 2 bags in here, the 2 guitars rather, it's still not still not very heavy, but yeah, this is the Continental Voyager Reunion Blues double gig bag. I highly recommend it, and I hope you guys check them out.